Welcome everyone to Nasdaq, SPX, and Dow Jones. We're gonna see the US indices and some stocks as well as special request as usual. Basically, Nasdaq is still somehow showing some hesitation and lack of confidence, I would say, within this price action. We don't see a really massive moves yet, especially that after double one two. Where is our wave three, right? So now, okay, that is some higher prices, that is confirmation, but why are we still stalling here, right? So um things are still fine, I would say, for the bullish, but it's not yet that much confident to push for higher. All right, so we gotta be careful with it. It still can be possible if the price will go back here, especially that you touch again this wave one there, or the confirmation, knowing that this is your wave four there for this one too, so no invalidation. But I don't like to see the price going back to the previous wave one, right? To see, of course, some strengths there. But basically, I would say things can still push for higher. It's not yet, of course, like bearish or something showing weakness yet. But yeah, we gotta be careful. It might start doing this because wave five here, if this is going to unfold as a wave five, has to be strong. All right, it has to be extended and it has to start to show some strengths, especially after a massive drop. After a massive drop here. So otherwise, it can be something as a W, X, and a Y here. And here where it comes, of course, becomes scary. Yeah, so where we might dive deeper again. Currently, as a confirmation for lower has a change, of course. Here we're looking for this low. So if this 1-2 will be invalidated, or wave 3 anyway is invalidated, then okay, we have to be worried there at 29k 24. All right, so if this level is taken, then okay, it's a red flag definitely for Nasdaq. So bullish is still, of course, the probabilities. Where are our probabilities here? Yeah. So for the bullish, we're still at 65. I would say I would give it 5%. If it was stronger, of course, I would give it a little bit more, but things are not yet very, very clear and confirmed 100%. For SPX, I would say it is the same. Even you can see it from the double one two here, like there are some lack of confidence as well with those two double one two, because you can see the second didn't took the high. So you see some stalling there and not really a very, very strong trend that the market is exploding, right? But it can start sooner or later, but I would like to see that without a correction, right? I know if we see a correction, probabilities start to shrink down. Okay, we want to see something pushing really high, all right, for this bullish scenario to unfold. You have finished to stall here. You got a 1-2, so the energy is there. It's time to explode, right? So if it is not really there, then what are we doing here, right? So yeah, we gotta be careful with it as well. I would like to see the reaction, of course, after the video here. Actually, I want this. I cannot really take my arrow. All right. So we'll see what's gonna happen here in case that one more low can be possible. So we gotta be careful in double one two here. Don't forget that you might still be in double one two three four five, and this is a wave 4 and a 5. Your invalidation is very far. That's the problem, right? And we'll see if this is still bearish, guys. But your confirmation for lower is a little bit higher here, so the key levels are a little bit higher, so you can get, of course, earlier a warning here, 7k 657. Once you take this low, then it's done. Okay, we're going for deeper prices again. We'll see how this is going to unfold, guys. So that was it for SPX. Also, probabilities are still, yeah, I would leave it at 65, same as Nasdaq. I would leave it 65 against 35 yet. I would like to see a better signal of strength there. Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones finally, okay, we got kind of like a correction here. However, this correction is very, very shallow. Yeah, so very likely to be an A, B, and a C here, expanding flat and then pushing towards the upside. I'm not yet convinced that we are rocketing directly, despite this candle there. But basically, this might be a wave B and a C, and then pushing toward the upside. So I'm still looking for this wave 2. Okay. And the probabilities as well remain the same, 60 against 40. Nothing yet, of course, has changed before real signal here, like of strength finish, 5 ways up, 3 down, which is of course expanding flat and then taking the high. Then okay, I confirm and we push for higher with higher probabilities. All right, so that was for the indices. Let's go to our US stock. Yeah, US stock special request. Where is it? Right. Okay. Okay, we have a large list, I think. No, not so much. That's good. Bijan, all right. Please, KG, look at NXE. All right, you're very welcome, Bijan. NXE. Let's see this one. NXE. Next Gen Energy. Yes, this one. All right. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. All right. So yeah, this is an impulse. I would say it is an impulse there. Of course, there is a wave 1, 2 there. You have another 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Also, we have to be careful with it. Um, in the beginning here, it can be something like, yeah, like you have a wave 2 and a 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. But the wave 4 interferes with the wick as invalidation, but the wick sometimes, okay, cannot be taken into consideration, but we gotta be careful. But anyway, I'm gonna consider it A, B, and a C, all right? I don't see yet an impulse, all right, because we still don't have a wave 3. Basically, this can be a diagonal here unfolding, especially that you're looking at a zigzag from this wave there. So you have an A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here. Okay. Now it can be even a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, but I don't see even a an impulse. I see 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and then kind of like a W, X, and a Y here. So this is a correction. This is where the correction starts. And you start another 1, 2, 3 here. Wait for interfering. Something not nice in it. All right. So it's kind of like an expanding diagonal as well, which is very rare and I don't like it. I would say stay away. All right. Not recommended so much. Stay away. It's preferable to invest in something much more clearer than that. Why? Because it can, of course, there is no direction for higher or direction for lower. It is corrective. You might get a very deep wave B, or you might get a small wave B or wave 2. Nobody knows. So that's why you don't have a target here. The wave B is everywhere, right? It has all the fibs. It can be from the 0.23 till the 0.886. This question was posed today in the Discord. Why I don't put a wave B as a fib level? Because it's untradeable. It's very risky normally. And I don't put it there because it can be the minimum 0.23 or the very lowest 0.886. That's why stay away from it. Not recommended. All right. ID Bali. Hi KG Meta. Wow. It has been a long time for Meta, honestly. I'm curious, where is Meta? No one asked for it since a long time, guys. You gave up on Meta? We'll see what's going on. So basically, okay, this was the last pump here, and we were looking for a potential diagonal, okay? But we took a confirmation for lower, yes, and it is true, because this is done. Yeah, it is done a wave 1. This is corrective, definitely corrective, so it is playing there. So I'm still with it. I'm still with that correction here. I believe a wave 2 has to reach the minimum target. Let's put the new presentation, wave 2 minimum target there. And we're looking, yeah, for the 0.38, meaning, yeah, we're gonna take the 300, 325, okay, and around it. Now it can be an A, B, and a C here, can be your even W there. You can have an X over here and another wave Y. Time wise, I would say if this is your wave 1, you're looking for wave 2. So timing is there. But the problem is you didn't reach yet, of course, the 0.38. So I still see something to push for lower. Okay. Something has to push for lower still from that side here, even if the minimum time has been reached. Okay. So Meta is still looking for lower prices. This is very corrective as well. But even if it is sideways, it looks like a triangle. Why I'm not certain here to push for higher, and that because you cannot be really in a wave two as a triangle. Okay. Plus, if this is a wave four, let's say it is wave four, where is your wave two time that alternates this time, right? Therefore, I doubt it so much. It is a wave two, guys, and it's gonna reach this. It can be just one more drop, by the way. So let us not be very bearish here. It can continue the push upward directly here. Okay, meaning just one more low and then pushing higher. But you need to take this 0.38 with this one more low. Alrighty, so that was for Meta. Hung, can you please look at Qbts? Sure, you're very welcome, man. Qbts, waves, D waves, quantum. All right. Wow. Okay. Wave four played nicely here. We have a 1-2, but that is a but. Let's go inside it. Okay. Yeah, that's not nice. All right, that's not nice. I mean, yeah, I hate it when it becomes like suspicious expanding diagonal. That's the most rare case. So definitely it is not. I think, look, even this is your low. So if this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, you have a wave A, B, and a C unfolding. So you still have currently a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you need to watch this low. If this low is taken, that is a good trade setup, by the way. Yeah, so those trade setup that we give in our video members every day, in invalidation or I would say confirmation for lower. Meaning, if you are taking a trade setup from the current price, that would be a good opportunity. Why? Because your risk is very low, very minimum, and your profit might be very, very high, right? So if this is your 1-2, then it explodes there, then that's very nice trade, right? You have a large 1-2 and another 1-2, so you're looking for a wave 3, you're looking for the green box, while you have a very minimum risk there, because once you take this low, okay, it's done. You know that we're going bearish, right? Therefore, your risk is very minimalistic. No financial advice, of course, but this is how my strategy always. With a wave two, I love them. All right, for that was for a D wave quantum. So you are in a 1-2. Watch confirmation for lower. All right, so this is your confirmation for lower, meaning also your stop loss uh, for this potential scenario 3, 4, and a 5 to unfold. Okay, with a wave 3, then wave 4, then wave 5, of course, to finish exactly inside the green box we are looking for anyway, which is the price $151. All right, that was for D wave quantum. Okay, next. So we have Kobe. Hello, Kobe. CRM. All right, CRM. Salesforce. Okay, nice pump. What is going on the daily here? Nice selection, Kobe. All right. So is it the wave four done and finished? Yeah, can be very likely. I see 5 waves up taking the high, 3 waves down taking the high again, meaning of course invalidation of double 1-2 potentially here downward, and that means of course this is corrective and you might push for higher. And your wave 2 is very fast, so that is a checked wave 4. Okay, so wave 4 finished, I would say, shallow with only one trend here, and you push no ABC anymore. This wave B is very likely a 1-2. I know that it is invalidated. It looks like an expanding diagonal, but it looks like it is the case. Okay, it's very rare, but when you see a 3 waves corrective after it, then you push for higher. That's good. Now, if you want to be much more sure, you can wait even for confirmation for higher, right? This where of course even an expanding diagonal is confirmed 100%. Okay, so I'm looking here for a wave 5, meaning your wave 5 target is going to be the follow. Here we go, wave 5. You're looking for this green zone over there. You finish a wave 5, finish wave 1, and then of course start your wave 2 correction, and etc. 3, 4, 5. It can be a wave A as well, wave B, and yeah, here we go, 3, 4, 5 upward there. Okay, and the wave C there. So basically it's bullish, and especially what we saw once we open it, of course, on the daily candle within a gap here. That means this gap, by the way, when you see some gaps, guys, everyone thinks, oh, it's gonna come back and close. Actually it is not, guys. The gap is it's just simple plot um mistake, not mistake, even like the plot misses the price jump, because the price was very fast. So the plot forget, of course, to or miss this gap and create a gap there. But everyone thinks that the gap it has, psychologically you think like that, but basically it's a wave 3. It's a massive wave 3 now. Okay, it can be the wave 4 filling half of it or something like that, but don't just like get lost with those gaps, guys. It's kind of like software thing, development things. Okay, so digital things, I would say. That was for Salesforce. Very interesting. We'll see what's gonna happen there. The next one we have Shafi. Good morning, AG. Could I please request ABBV or Abbv? Okay, yes, sure. ABBV. All right. Let's see. B. Okay. Wow, we did that before. I never remember that. I do a lot of analysis, guys. I almost forget even what we did before. So we have a W, X, and a Y potentially here, or double 1, 2. All right. So it can be a double 1, 2. By the way, this is your major 1, 2. We need another 1, 2 there. 1, 2. And then your wave 3, 4, and a 5 in brackets here. And this is your wave 3. And then, all right, we continue here. So, sorry, this is your wave 3. Okay, so is it a wave Y here? I doubt it a little bit. Of course, it goes much more higher probability for the impulse. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3. Wave 4, very nice. A 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 5. No invalidation. And yeah, it goes much higher probability, definitely in an impulse, guys. This is your wave 3 there, finished. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the wave Y. Currently, I'm looking for a wave 4. Therefore, yeah, expect a correction. Wave 4, perfect target first, and this is your wave 4. Your timing as well is very important. I would say wave 4 over 2. Then you're looking at least here in August 2027. Okay, 30 August 27. It's a year of correction potentially here. And 1 to 1, yeah, it is hit. Probably you might get some extension, but basically don't forget that you have to take your wave 1 over here. So if you take your wave 3 there, you will realize that you are in the 1.618 exactly there. Maybe one more high to hit it perfectly and then pushing down. Yeah, so that is definitely possible. But we are required a correction here. Okay, I'm gonna remove this so you can see it clearer. And then continuation towards the upside. Right, so bullish. Great, guys. So that was for yeah, for Shafi ABBV. Avgo for Roshan. Yes, very welcome. Let's go to Avgo. Is Broadcom, I think. Avgo. All right. So for Avgo is one of our main stocks as well. We have a 1-2 perfectly in the red box area here. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to put it a wave 2 deep target. There we are. So this is your, sorry, not wave 4 deep target, wave 2 deep target. There you go. So basically, I'm looking still in this red box potentially as a testing area. if something will unfold towards the upside. Now we start to get something inside it potentially, and we see kind of like a signal, but not yet completed. It's very far from being completed. You need the wave 5, you need 3 ways down, you need to push for higher, and then confirming it. Otherwise, this might still be an ABC zigzag, and this drop is like forever, almost like it's triple 1-2. You have wave 3, 4 and a 5, a 4 and a 5, probably one more 4, 5. If that is the case, you don't want to, of course, get into the wrong price here. All right. So preferably to wait a little bit, get a better confirmation than that, and then of course decide what to do. Of course, no financial advice again. Can it be like a longer wave too? Yes, possible here in case of bearish, but it's too early. Too early. I would like still to see maybe one more drop inside our red box and then pushing for higher. All right, that was for Avgo as well. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Welcome to KG Trading Discord community, the place where you get everything you need to stay updated with the market, get important community news, weekly reports, channel updates, all in one place. Be the first to know when a new YouTube video or member-only video is available with instant notifications in our Discord. Receive quick morning market updates before YouTube analysis for Bitcoin, gold, silver, and the US stock indices. You can request a technical analysis for your favorite crypto coins or stocks and join our communities for crypto stocks and metals. Get trading signals, entry levels, targets, and risk management strategies to help you trade with more confidence and more safety. You also get access to our trading view charts, Elliott Wave setup, and special KG trading indicators. You can join us through Patreon or YouTube membership using the links below. I'm looking forward to welcoming you to the KG trading community.